All right, welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
Well, I'm Gary.
And today we're going to talk about Gary's Grindr account.
Oh my god. So
He's
in the video,
investigative journaling, trying to see if he can find any speakers of the house accounts.
yeah. So always looking for suspects.
Exactly. That's right,
There-
Frank.
there's a
That sounds
there's
like a
a
Frank Drebin
no,
response.
that was murdered by death.
Oh
Uh,
God,
there's a film reference that was obscure.
was that the Sam Spade character or
Yeah,
the
that was
Sam Diamond?
Peter Fox character. He was
Yeah.
Sam Diamond. Yeah, so Dave, in the video that came out Friday that we recorded about a half an hour ago, this welcome to Saturday.
Yes, this we're still recording this on October 2nd at 6:30 p.m.
Yes,
Pacific
indeed.
time.
And we kind of David mentioned a story before that I wanted to get into the intro of yesterday's video because I wanted that kind of energy when we were starting to read the cards. And it was essentially to summarize, Mike, Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, allegedly, according to a TikToker, allegedly has a Grindr account. And the TikToker basically said that, if you just get along and get this Democratic House of Representative out of Arizona into, swear her in so she could become the 218th vote to release the Epstein, or to force a vote on the Epstein files, I won't give you any heat about your Grindr account. But if you ignore this, then I will publish or send, to an investigative journalist.
No, he would publish screenshots and the IP address.
Okay. So, I didn't know
Maybe
what
I should
Grindr
tell the story since I know the facts on it, huh?
Yeah. So, well, I guess
Yeah.
at the end of the day is I didn't know what Grindr was. I just after we shot the video, I went out.
He's so innocent.
And it's just like,
Bless
okay.
his heart.
In my mind, Grindr was the same as Tinder, which in a way it really is.
It is.
It just has a very specialized target audience.
Yes, it's for gay men, and it's probably, I would imagine, knowing how gay men are with their dating apps, it's probably 100 times raunchier than Tinder would ever dream to be.
And so the fact that Mike Johnson would have an account on Grindr is very fascinating. And what I was pointing out to David right before we went live is, or hit record, is it seems like the people that yell and scream and point the fingers the loudest and most vehemently are the ones that are probably it's hitting way too close to home.
Self-loathing.
Yeah,
they don't like who they are. It's not who they want to be, and they hate themselves for it. And because they hate themselves for it so much, they hate anybody that is also like that because they're miserable and they want everybody else to be miserable too. I can't really explain the psychology of it, but it goes something like that. Now, the person who posted that up, their videos keep getting taken down by TikTok for community standards violations, but TikTok won't say what the standard violations are. Anybody who duets the video has their videos taken down. So TikTok doesn't want this story out there. The person with the evidence gave it to a investigative reporter. This investigative reporter is part of an investigative network. So again, I think it would be somebody like a TMZ or something like that. Just to sort of put it. That's what I think is where he's hinting it is. It's something like that. And that reporter is supposed to vet the information. That way, if it does become public and people say, oh, that's fake, that's this, that's that, they could come with receipts and say, no, you need to take this seriously. This is real. This person who would be the whistleblower is having death threats, and they've left their house and gone into hiding. And they have lawyers and stuff like that in there. And for folks to say, just release the information. Well, he doesn't want to just release the information because he doesn't want to be sued for defamation.
right.
And you can say, well, you wouldn't be sued for defamation if he's telling the truth. And that's true. But you have to go through the court process with that. So if you've had somebody who's already done the vetting on the stuff, and when you put it out there and the lawyers start getting all sharpening their knives, and then you show the vetting process, what you're going to do is prevent lawsuits from happening,
Yeah.
because the lawyers go like, yeah, there's no money in here for, this, our client's not going to win this case. Why bother taking it? You're just going to lose, and you're wasting your money by fighting this.
Yeah.
That's why you do that.
So there we are. So I just wanted to kind of look at how is this.
He wants to be gossipy and catty and look at Mike Johnson's bedroom. That's what he wants to do.
It's nice potato chips for Saturday reading. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's take a look at the energy around Mike Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
So what do we need to know about Michael Johnson and maybe an alleged Grindr account for entertainment purposes only?
Oh my.
Okay. You're gonna love the underneath card. I just got a peek of it.
I hope it's not the lover's card. It is.
You called it. You must be empathic. So the foundation of reading is a 10 of Wands. This is a burden that this man has been carrying.
Yeah.
If you're closeted, I'm going to restate this. I can only imagine that if you're closeted and you are at the political level he's at, that has to be a huge emotional burden. I mean, that's a huge secret you've had to keep. You can never be yourself, which is tragic. Oh my gosh. The challenge is the 5 of Cups, not being happy in the situation he's finding himself in. It's like, he has to keep, like Dave was saying in the lead up, just self-loathing, keep kicking over the emotional cups of other people when you've got your own little secrets behind you. And everyone's favorite card underneath, the pink bikini card, the lover's card, the energy we're not seeing underneath it is he really wants to let that side out. It seems like that's who he is. He would love to have that open relationship. In the past, this is entertainment purposes only, by the way. In the past, you get the Hangman.
For those of us who don't want to be sued for defamation.
Yes. I could be completely misinterpreting the cards. This could just be, I'm so in love with my wife, especially when she wears the pink bikini.
Well, she spends hours on her knees praying, so
oh no.
That's his words, not mine.
Yikes. In the past, we got the Hangman. Oh my gosh, throwing people under the bus. If Mike Johnson has a proclivity, if he's kind of wired that way, these are people that would be very supportive of him that he's throwing under the bus. Not being happy in the position that he's in. Current energy is Death card. He wants this story to go away.
Yeah, kill it quick.
This is kind of like his albatross, the way the Epstein files is Trump's albatross.
Oh, it's career ending for him.
Oh yeah. Overarching energy is the Emperor. You are who you are. You do what you did what you did. It's the Emperor is a non-emotional card. It's kind of like the King of Swords, only major arcana. There's the truth. This is the truth, and this is who you are. It could also be he's afraid of what the Emperor would say or do if he found out that, he and Lindsey Graham share recipes or something. That's pure speculation. I'm sure Lindsey Graham is a very butch male. Lesson to be learned, Page of Pentacles. Sometimes you just gotta hold your values up high. To me, whenever I look at this is kind of like staring at your values. In this case, it's just look at what you value, look at what's valuable to you. What value do you bring? And it's the fact that I don't care what your sexual proclivities are. Maybe your wife cares, maybe MAGA cares. I don't care. I just want you to lead. I want you to do your damn job. I don't agree with you politically. I think you're an asshole. Pardon my French, but just do your damn job. There's my Ace of Cups. I outcome is Ace of Cups. It's a new emotions coming out. Clearly, he's not going to be happy about this, and it's going to have an emotional outcome. But it's the Ace of Cups is the beginning of an emotion, not the end of an emotion. So it's going to be very interesting to see what that means. What do you think?
Michelle doesn't got rid of her feather boa, or else I'd be rocking a pink feather boa, right?
That is awesome.
So I've dug the purple pin pad out, and she had this. It's a snake, actually. It's a sequin snake, but
Nice.
This is about as huggy bear as you're going to get.
Yeah, baby.
The household over here.
I haven't seen the pimp patent come out in a long time.
It's been a while. I haven't had to pimp the other channel. I don't have any other channels. All right. So I want to read, will this information come out? Will it be vetted and shown to be accurate? Basically, will it come out? I mean, it could come out if it's not accurate or not, but hey, everybody.
Yeah, baby.
Elton John's got nothing on me.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. But Elton John would be very entertained by the crazed readings.
Elton John would love those blue glasses, though.
I think so. Found Eight of Swords. He's held dead to rights. Now, you can deny it all you want, but here's the evidence. When it comes out, because I don't think it's going to be if, it's going to be when. When it comes out, he's going to be held dead to rights to it, and his secret's out. He's been outed. And then, in some ways, though, how funny. He's been closeted, and this is an opportunity to be let free and live your life.
Yep.
You know, you can live a new start, new authentic life. Now, it may not be voluntary. That's the part that he's going to be grumpy about. But, you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and maybe Mike Johnson needs to explore the real him.
There you go.
So where Gary's future is my past.
Yeah.
In the past, you know, panicking that this information is going to come out, absolutely panicking, and you know you can't stop this train when it comes out. Oh God!
Oh boy!
And when it comes out, all hell is going to break loose. Mm-hmm. It's going to be all over the headlines. The tarot readers will be reading on it on the internet. Social media will be talking about it for a few days. And here's the thing, the more you deny it, the more you're going to feed the fire. Because then the people will start digging. If you just said, girl, that's who I am, and own it, then you'll be fine. It'll die down a lot more quickly. He can't help himself. And again, it's going to impact his marriage. It's going to impact his position in the House. It's going to impact his ability to be reelected in his district. Yep. People are going to question all his values and everything he's ever said because of this.
I can't make him a bad person. Admitting it. He's going to double down and deny.
Yeah, it doesn't make him a bad person. It's just that you've misrepresented yourself, and people don't like to be lied to.
It was AI generated.
Overarching energy is the 10 of Cups. But what he doesn't understand is that this, somewhere over the rainbow, Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli, we know the Friends of Dorothy, he gets his life. He can finally live authentically and enjoy. Lesson to be learned is the King of Wands. You know, it's maybe the decision was taken out of your hands and it was forced on you, but you're not defined as the victim. You can try and victimize yourself on this one, but at the end of the day, once it's out, what are you going to do with it once it's out? That defines who you are.
This card will tell us.
Yep. Outcome's going to be 4 Wands. I would expect that he is not going to be welcome in some circles, but this gives him an opportunity to find his community. He gets to find his people authentically. And The gay community will acknowledge he has great hair.
Isn't he one of those proponents of like that that conversion therapy or whatever it's called, where it's basically
I don't know the answer to that.
where they
It
chant
wouldn't
rooms, you're
surprise
not
me.
gay, you're not gay.
It's funny. Yeah, my phone recognized my face despite my fantastic, fabulous appearance.
Well, maybe that's what you were wearing when you did the facial recognition.
Clearly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so if there's a fallout, if this does come to pass and there's a fallout, what is the fallout from this? Just while Dave's doing some research here, what's the fallout of this? If it turns out that what this person says about Johnson having a Grindr account is true, what's the fallout? Okay, Major Arcana, the Chariot. This is about something.
Yes. Sorry, Mike and Kelly Johnson have spent years promoting discredited conversion therapy.
Conversion therapy. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Okay, your turn. Go to your conversion therapy.
Go through your therapy. Be ungay.
So you've got the Chariot. So there's basically at the strategic level, this is setting something. Something is getting set in motion with this. The challenge is I'm not happy with how this happened and the position I'm sitting in. But the emotionally, this kind of ties in with Dave's card, your overarching energy, which is the 10 of Cups, which is, you can still you can live your authentic life. I mean, it's like he's not ready for that.
He's not ready to pray the gay away. Oh, you can imagine the chanting that's going to be going on with him.
Oh my gosh. On the energy underneath it, judgment. I mean, he's pretty religious, so I imagine the judgment of those around him will impact him and how he's judging himself. People will need to stand up and say, okay, do you support this or not? A lot of major arcana so far. In the past, you got the 3 of Pentacles. This could have been him and his advisors. Yeah, secrets.
Secrets. Closeted. Don't tell anybody.
It's a very dark card. I mean, they're down in the dungeons, as it were,
Oh my.
In the darkness with that. Current energy with the aftermath of all this is King of Swords. You did what you did. I had the Emperor as the overarching King of Swords. It's a similar card.
Hey, it's like Popeye. I am what I am.
Yeah, you are who you are. You did what you did. That's how it is.
It's not a choice. You're born that way. You just are.
And some people realize it sooner than others. Overarching energy is a strength card. Because you're gay doesn't mean you're not strong. Embrace who you are. It's okay. Lesson to be learned is the Queen of Swords. You are who you are. Stop fighting it.
Your wife will probably leave you, but that's okay.
Well, maybe he's very hopeful that conversion therapy will work.
Living a lie.
What's the outcome if this comes out? Oh my gosh, 2 of Cups, not the Lover's card, but this is, maybe their relationship has been very transactional. Or he'll stay married and it'll just be a very transactional relationship with this guy. I mean, it's kind of like what Trump's relationship is with Melania. There's no love there. There's certainly no affection.
On either of their parts.
No.
Okay. Spirit, if you were going to let us, if there was a life lesson for Mike Johnson to learn from this whole scenario, whether he's outed or not, because we're doing this reading with the assumption that he's going to be outed, because that's where the cards seem to be going. But on the off chance, with free will being free will, and that information doesn't come out, and the thing is, if it doesn't come out, there's going to be another opportunity. The wheel's going to spin around again, and there's going to be another opportunity for him to continue to embrace his authentic self. What's the lesson that he should be learning from this?
My, oh my.
The most phallic card in the deck.
Yes.
You know, whoever you're attracted to is who you're attracted to. King of Cups, emotional maturity, immaturity, Hanged Man, looking at things from a different perspective or being thrown under the bus. Knight of Cups, offer of help. Look at all these emotion cards here.
Yep.
In the Knight of Swords. You know, you don't choose your sexuality. It just happens. You know, you can't help who you're attracted to. It's not you're not a bad person for feeling this way. Now, it's who you find attractive and who you reach out to have relationships with. If you come out now, yeah, it's going to turn your life upside down.
Yep.
Yeah, your wife will probably divorce you. Yeah, people will abandon you. But those were people who viewed you transactionally. People who actually care about you won't care. If anything, they'll be happy for you because you'll finally get to live an authentic life.
Yep.
So, in the end of the day, he can take the action on himself and turn his life upside down to start living authentically. If not, you know, he may be a very lonely, unhappy man if he keeps ignoring all the opportunities that are presented to him in what is probably currently in the United States the most permissive United States when it comes to acceptance of gay people. Now, I realize one political party is trying to villainize the gay community, but looking how people in my children's high school or junior high school embraced gay students versus how it would have been when Gary and I went to high school or junior high school, it's night and day difference. So much more tolerance.
Oh my God, the kids! I am so impressed and amazed with the kids. You know, my kids are Gen Z, and just the amount of compassion and acceptance that this generation of kids has.
Yeah.
We were, oh God, we were awful.
we would be the knuckle dragging Neanderthals.
Yeah,
compared to them, and it's just like, well, it just happens. You know, things. Everybody knows a gay person, and it makes it, you know, just well, and you know, tolerance of different races. You know, we look like Neanderthals compared to them, but we look like saints compared to 30 years before us.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just as the generations move on, what's tolerated and accepted evolves. And I don't beat myself up over it. I can just look at it from the wisdom of all the decades I've had on this planet and say, yeah, that's good. I'm okay with this. And I look forward to the day that I'm the wretched old curmudgeon that can't keep up with the societal acceptances, because if I'm the stuck in the mud super conservative, this world's going to be a pretty good place to live in. I might draw the line of what you identify as a cat and you want like cybernetics sticking out of you. All right, weirdo. Way to go.
Well, you know, you think how far we've come since just like high school or college days, you know, where our Overton window has shifted hard to the left from where we used to be.
Well, you have to get out from underneath the what you were taught in your household, the conservative household.
Yeah, absolutely. And you gain wisdom and life experience, and as you gather your wisdom and life experience, some people will move harder to the right, some will move harder to the left, and you and I were both shifting left in big ways.
Yeah,
you know,
well, it's also when you start understanding what is real and what is propaganda.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, how long ago was it before you finally decided that Republicans really weren't the fiscally conservative deities that they claim to be? It's probably fairly recent, I would guess.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I'd say Trump first time around basically blew that one up.
Oh yeah, okay, with the $8 trillion or whatever he added. Yeah,
when he jammed that tax plan, that tax cut through,
Yeah.
And even the Office of Budget's like, this is going to create a huge deficit. What the hell are you doing? And they did it anyways. I mean, it was, you couldn't have had more proof positive that they just don't care.
And the Democrats even said you can no longer claim yourself to be the party of fiscal responsibility after passing this thing, but they still do, and their followers still believe them because they eat priests.
You have to actually stop and look as opposed to just
and maybe even care a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but, that's what we got.
All right. Thank you everyone for watching this video and supporting our channel. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, these videos come out at midnight Pacific time. Dave has to stay up until midnight because I'm going to bed about 9.
Push the button.
He pushes the button, and then Alf receives the button and makes a comment about how things are going in
the World Handball Tournament.
Yes, give us some hyperlink for some very interesting.
It's a biathlon. It's handball and grenade tossing. It's the most incredible thing.
So let's give Alf a card since we're shouting Alf. Yay!
Alf is gonna get the ton of coins.
He's providing all sorts of information for us. Hey, how about a shout out to Barb Fister?
Barb Fister?
Yeah, Barb says we're her sunshine boys.
I thought that was Mike Johnson's stage name.
Yes. Oh my.
Sorry.
And then let's wrap it up with our good friend Marcus in Ireland. Hi, Marcus.
Marcus in Ireland.
Yes, also known as Man.
Oh, he's gonna look how clever he looks sitting in front of his Lucky Charms. What? Why does everybody laugh when I say that?
And then a card for the rest of us. Oh my deck's upside down.
Okay. Oh, I guess you can give.
Oh my goodness! It's the Mike Johnson bikini card. Yeah.
Oh, embrace your inner Mike Johnson.
Get out there and get your pink bikini and pink Speedos on. I have to go shopping at Sports Space and see what colors they've got. They're usually just boring black or blue or something like that. I don't know if I found a pink Speedo on the racks there. Maybe I can get a red one and sort of bleach it.
You think you'd be able to find one these days? They come in all the different colors.
Maybe I'm shopping in the wrong stores.
Yeah, go online. I'm sure if you did a search for pink Speedo, you'll find one.
I'll reach out to Mike Johnson, see if he's got any web page suggestions.
Maybe you go for instead of the Speedo, you go for the short jammers, like hot pants.
Oh,
then you go right to the pool and out.
Oh, baby. I think I'm going to need to lose at least 5 or 6 more pounds before I'm going to be comfortable anything than my jammers.
Well, so doing 400 crunches a day, that'll help things along too.
Yeah. Well, I've got good abs. They're just under about 10 pounds of fat, so I gotta address that.
Oh, I totally hear you. I got the same problem. All right, everyone, take care. We'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.